And we are back for doings and thingies. And primarily our doings and thingies is Enslaved, Odyssey to the worst. Because it's good. It's a good fun game. Fun game, good. Well, it is for about, I don't know. Depends on how many chapters there are, but probably this is probably going to be fun for about 3 more. And it's going to be slightly less fun for a couple more. And then slightly less fun. And then we'll be near the end and it'll be even less fun. I'm hoping we'll get some thing on the screen in a moment. Could you? Maybe? Could you maybe attach to the thing? Oh, finally. Took its sweet ass fucking time, but it did manage to actually do it. Don't know quite why it takes so long, but I'm assuming it's in one of the settings where I've got it. It has to find the specific window. Perhaps it's going. Is it this window, or is it that window? I don't know what window it is. What window do you want me to use? Okay, this is looking ominous, but first things first, and second things second. It's time. Did you say something, dear? Whatever it was, I don't like it. I don't appreciate it. I know technically she has my life in her hands, but nonetheless, sometimes you just got to whack. You just got to whack a person for being a dick. Is that how do we jump? Oh. Maybe I don't jump. No, I'll go over there when I'm good and ready. How the fuck was I? I'm rolling. That's the hay button. Yes, of course. That's the shooty button. Are we absolutely convinced there's no? I suppose maybe there is no jump button. There is only a contextual. You can jump at certain times button.
Whoa. There's a lot of mechs out there.
Yes, let's kick the shit out of all of them. I mean, let's stealthily approach the situation.
Bad news is that turret is covering it.
Yeah.
Okay. That mech has the same kind of detachable gun on.
Cool.
Multiple mechs, but they're inactive.
Right. Time to kick the shit out of some mechs. No, I suppose technically I'm supposed to do it a very specific way, I think you'll find. Which, going for these red orbs may very well not be the way. Which it wasn't. Okay, he's now what's classified as an active mech. Now I just have to remember. Ah, there we go. I was going to say there was a button here. Oh, that's it, right. That's... I'm not entirely convinced that's the right one. Is that the distraction one? That is the distraction module. Okay, cool. Go, go, go! Go, go, go! Run like you've never run before. And it's because primarily you haven't run before. Oh, it sees me. Ah, ammunition. It always requires a certain set of skills. Good. Good. Do it again then. Distracted. It does require a very specific set of skills, but not the same set of skills that Liam Neeson has, oddly enough. I know it seems strange because you'd fully expect it to be the same set of skills, but it's really not. It's a very different set of skills. Okay, so I've taken a bit of a beating. Now the big problem is, of course, this one is like fully active. Yeah, I know. Yeah, okay, I just wasted those two. Fine, we'll do this the hard way. Which, I don't know whether that's going to work well or not. Hey, there we go. Twat it, smash it, punch it, crank it, yank it. And now I have a gun. Die, bitch. You and all. Die, bitch. Alright, fine, don't. Alright, fine. Run a little bit closer to me so that you can die, bitch, a little bit closer to me. Yeah, they're not anymore, are they, dear? They're not anymore. Right, and at this point, I believe I need to... What's this? What's this? What do you want? Yes, you're over there, dear. That's nice, but... I think you'll find what I need to do first. take this gun and go over there, but unfortunately I don't think I can take this gun and go over there. So this gun is potentially proving useless. Can we get that turret with this gun? Yes, I can. Marvellous. I just want to destroy it, game. Are you going to allow that? No. So that gun may come back to haunt me. Alright, first things first, get rid of the gun. Second things second, red orbs galore. Red orbs galore. I was trying to make a little rhyme. Oh, that turret's back. Well, that's a problem. Distract that turret. No, okay, that's not. Ow. Right, I see. Think. That's good, dear. That's good. So I need to pick you up, don't I, dear? Oh no, that's the wrong. That's the wrong. That's the wrong. That's the right. If you push enough buttons, you inevitably get it right eventually. But I'm not entirely sure if she can do a decoy. Yeah, she can't do a decoy while she's stood on my shoulders, which is going to be troublesome. Can I activate the decoy, then grab you? No, can't, which is a problem. I don't know if my stun staff can actually do what I need it to do, yeah? Okay. I mean, it seemed to work a little bit, did it? Okay, no, it didn't. Fine. Fine, you're quite accurate. It did not work. This is probably the sloppiest way of getting past this turret, but they didn't allow me to just blow the turret up, so, you know, strictly speaking, I'm doing the best I can in a bad situation, and sometimes that's all you can hope for. Ah, good, I've got another vial. I don't need to pump a vial at the moment, fortuitously. Now, tally-ho, tally-he, tally... What? Oh, that fucking turret's off again. It's really not enjoying me, is it?
I can't get past.
Well,
wait here.
that's fine.
Find a way to get rid of it.
I will find a way to get rid of it. Not entirely sure what that way is, but I will sure as shit find a way to get rid of it. Oh, it's another one of those echo things as well. Which means I probably want to figure out a way of getting over there. Is that a viable jump? Yes, it is. Cool. It's another one of these shiny echoes with the smiley man. And you didn't have to have a smiley man, but you know, sometimes it's nice that they have a shiny man. Tally ho! Ow! 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 Echo! 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 Yes. Marvellous. Well played. Yeah, mostly peachy, dear. Climb a ladder. Marvellous. That was easier than I was expecting. Whoopsie doodles. Camera sometimes needs to work with me, not against me. Marvellous. B to use. Kick it. Good lad. That's what we like to see. A man aggressively kicking a thing. Dependent on who you are, it determines what the thing you want to see him kick is. You know. Can we? Oh, alright, we just have to wait for you. Just have to wait for you to climb down the big thing.
Now we just need to secure the turret.
Right. Okay, so no, I was supposed to be doing this all with the turret active. Fair dues. Is that a viable? Yeah, I mean, that's fine. It's fine. I'm probably mostly behind it now, too. And hello, hey, over ho, over hey, over ha, whoop doosh. That's fine. I don't think it's actually looking at me. Oh, it's now looking at me. Okay, fine. I do need the decoy. Hey, take down. Marvellous. We might have another sort of turret section in a moment, or we might just hug it to death. Yep.
We're good.
I mean, obviously, snapping the neck of a turret is guaranteed to win the battle. I don't think I need that anymore, so we'll just look for... That's fine. I want to go grab some red orbies, so don't you worry. Well,
Get on that turret and cover me.
okay, fine. Looks like I do need this turret. Where are they? Where are they? Where are the evil robots? Ah, right. LB tells me where the evil robots are. Okay, that was a little closer than entirely needed, I think. Oh, another one over yonder. Another one charging in. Simple, all you have to do is kill the robots. You just have to see the robots before the robots see you. Which is slightly easier said than done. They are a suitable distance away. Actually, I can zoom. I wasn't sure if the zoom functionality was available or not, but... Ah, there's another one. On the run, on the run. Yeah, I think I'm killing them way before they get anywhere near her. Ah, marvellous, right. Well, as previously mentioned, dear, we're not going just yet, because, well, there's Orbeez to get, dear. And you do know how much I love an Orbie. I love an Orbie. Actually, I have no real love of the Orbie whatsoever, but I barely even knew what an Orbie was the first time I ever encountered the Orbie. No, I can't get up there, that's fine. I think most of the combat ones, the ones I got for shooting robots, I think they came at me naturally. I could go all the way back round there and grab that, but I don't know if I can be bothered. I mean, it's a health pack, but it's not a health vial, so it would just... Yeah, I think I've got full health, so it's probably not worth it. Gotta love a Rorb. You do. Actually, speaking of the fact that I've got the Rorbs, I might as well actually utilise the Rorbs. So, we've got ourselves a lovely bit more health. Am I... Ah, viable, yes. Is it? Oh, yeah, of course. Keep forgetting this is before the time... Oh, I can do double whammy of health if I wanted to. This is before the time where you had to hold the button for literally everything. So, shield recharge, that's definitely not going to go a miss. Block strength. Strikes... Ah, yes, okay. So probably... Oh, I can actually do both. Well, not that one. That one, and then extra anti-shots. Anything in here? Only this one. Firing rate. Firing rate's not going to be a huge issue, I don't think. Nothing I can do in there. Anything to the shield? No, because we already burnt through it all. And nothing there. So we have spent all of our items, and then he decided to look at the camera just for the sheer hell of it. I didn't have any control over him doing that. He just turned around automatically. Right, through the gap or through the stairs? Down the stairs, I suppose. It does make a degree of sense. Is there... I just want to check. I suppose it could be that being on that's causing trouble, but usually it being on is a good thing. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay, okay, okay. Everything's sort of vanished. So I'm going to have to sort some things out. Oh dear. Oh dear. Why do you fiddle with things? I don't know. Let's try and get this back to some degree of organised. There we go, there we go, there we go. Right, that's that back to being organised. Unfortunately that's... No, that's just annoyingly made the same issue a second time. Ugh. God, I hate resolutions and garbage. I don't think I'm going to be able to get this to work properly now, which is just annoying. And of course it has gone tiny mode for some bizarre reason, so there we go, that's that bit sorted out. Oh, it's so annoying. Why do things have to be annoying? Oh, I should have left well alone, shouldn't I? It wasn't so tragic that it was going to interfere, it just looked like I might have been able to get a better picture because it was stuttering slightly and being a bit not perfect, and well, unfortunately sometimes my obsession with perfection is well, troublesome. I've got to admit, it does look slightly better. It's just unfortunate I can no longer see a large volume of things. I can only see the Twitch chat, which is inconvenient. I wonder... plus that's not... Nah, okay, I think now we're getting exactly what I thought we'd get, which is some screen tearing there, it looked like. Okay. I'll get to what... God damn it! I hate PCs. This is why I went to fucking yeah. Annoyingly, with the VSync on, it ends up being a bit blurry. But the fucking, I suppose maybe the motion blur. You'd think the motion blur would be. Okay, no, maybe it isn't the motion blur then. Okay, no, it's not. Oops, that's not what I meant to push. So maybe I'll try turning off the motion blur. Maybe that will look a bit better. Yeah. I think the motion blur might have been a bit too extreme, which is what was causing the annoyance there. I'm still not entirely convinced it's not some VSync annoyance, but still. Yes, it's kind of why I prefer consoles, to be honest, because you turn the console on, it turns on, you punch a button and it goes, yeah, I'll play the game for you. Whereas PC, it's like, I can do it so much better. Yeah, but can you just do it with one button? No, you usually have to push 1,000 buttons, and even then I still don't do it properly. And I just want the game to start and the game to work and not cause merry hell with my fucking screens. God damn it, it's still, despite having the fucking VSync on, it's still fucking... Maybe turn off both of those motion blurs? Okay, yeah, I must admit that might... It seems to have... no, there we go. Every now and again it just sort of... I think it's... I suppose it's... I don't have any control over the resolution. Not resolution, the resolution's there. The frame rate. Or at least not immediately. Shall we turn those back on then? Yeah, I should have just left well alone. Select stun ammo. Ah, yes, I've got lethal ammo, stun ammo. Stun ammo is probably the most useful. Do you know what? I'm still not sure about that motion blur. God fucking damn it. Maybe I'll just turn the motion blur off and leave the motion blur off. Just be fine with it having motion blur. Or no motion blur, I suppose, is the key then. Right, we can jump down there. Health full, yes, that's very true. I suppose that's part of the problem, isn't it? No, that must have been... That must have been set to that originally then. That's weird. That's very weird. Yeah. I'll tell you what. I am going to try just restarting the game, because fuck it. I could do with my Windows being correct. But yeah, we seem to have managed to actually go to a different resolution, I think, despite the fact that it clearly was saying it was in the resolution it was in where it was in before. Old games on a fucking computer. Who would fucking have them? Christ. Anyway, let's see what happens. Well, my windows haven't immediately fucked. But it's now enormous. Right, okay. Okay, it's fine. Fit the screen. We can get that back down to the correct size. Now we go back here. And now we're back into... We're probably back to the same settings as it was before I started fiddling. I hate so much. There is so much hatred within me. Anyway, all we really have to do is poodle on by and pop in there. But at least now I can see all of the things.
There's Max down there.
I'll deal with it. Let's just make our way down.
Proper crappy... God, awful, monkeying, immense nuggets of goo. I wouldn't have minded that actually being an acronym that made sense, but fuck it. I'm not in a it makes sense sort of mood. I'm in a nuggets of goo sort of mood. Right, let's pop down here. Right, we're going to be reintroduced to stun ammo. Stun ammo is probably one of the best. But yes, now all of the UI is tiny, 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 tiny UI. Because I think what it's done is when I start the game, it manages to put it into the resolution of my screen. But it doesn't necessarily need the resolution of my screen, obviously, because otherwise it wouldn't. So I think this might be a forced fight, because there's no sort of barrier between robots that would allow me not to just have to fight them. So, in for a penny, in for a... What flavour are the goo nuggets? Luigi flavour? Pow! 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 Oh, say pow! Yeah! Rock and pow! Rock and pow! Roly pow! Roly pow! Okay. That was less pow and more ow on that occasion. Pow. Poosh. Yeah, you fucking think you can fucking deflect my shots? I mean, he's done quite a good job of deflecting my shots so far. Yeah, I know, dear. I know. I'll deal with it. I'll deal with it. Ow. Alright, fine. I won't deal with it. Okay. Just give me 2 seconds. I'll deal with it. Okay, I've only got 5 seconds to deal with it, so let's hope I can deal with it within the 5 seconds. Okay, I think whacking him... Yeah, that's how you use a shield, bitch. Just need to sort of mostly refresh my memory on how the fuck you play this game. Which I know is probably one of the things you should really know. Oh, it's big balls again. Yeah, I know. Don't worry. I'll deal with big balls here. Oh, they're big balls. Whoa, they're big balls. Whoa, they're big balls. Yeah, punching, 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 stunning. Get the fuck out, son. Punching, punching, punching. Get the fuck out, boy. Ow, double balls to the face. Hey, cheeky boy. Cheeky boy, cheeky boy. We don't need none of that. Cheeky boy, we don't need none of that. Cheeky boy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Big double boy. Big boy with his double big balls. Big boy and his double big balls. Big boy and his double big balls. Okay, so I'm assuming in a wall? Hey! Whoa there. Grab him after he goes into a wall to perform a takedown. Superb. Kick his armour plating off. Grab him by the shoulder blades and rip his fucking muscles out. That's it. Go on. Yes. Oh, crushed by his own big balls. That is what I'm talking about, sir. Nice. Actually really quite enjoyed that scene. I do enjoy a good sync kill. Hey dear, what are you doing? Superb, I'll follow you once I've grabbed some more ammunition. Did I genuinely do that entire fight without taking a single... No, I definitely took some damage, didn't I? It's just weird that I can't pick up that health bonus. Also, bugger. I'm assuming there was a way of getting down and up there. And I think I'm now stuck down here. Yeah. Bugger. There's an Orby and some stun ammo. Oh, actually, I think there's a part of me. I feel like... Oh no, maybe there's a path. Yeah, I think there's a pathway connecting them up there. But then if you drop down to get those, you wouldn't have been able to drop down to get those. So I wonder if that is just a symmetrical area that... You know, you could either choose to drop down this side, or you could choose to drop down that side. Seems daft and annoying, but definitely plausible. I think moving on. I think I'll have to grab more Orbeez elsewhere. Ah, speaking of which, here are some Orbeez and some ammunition. Don't need it. And some health. Don't need it. I don't think I remember not shooting much in this game. I realise I did technically shoot a little bit earlier on, but in terms of in the main combat section, it's kind of like, nah, it's not hugely worth shooting anything, because most of the time you can just get away with whacking it with your... I mean, it's a big fucking stick. It's kind of like, yes, obviously I can get away with whacking people with it. Ah, up on the roof. I just got an achievement. Weird corner to get an achievement in, but I'll take it. I do like me an achievement. Don't know if the cursor is... Okay, the cursor's disappeared again anyway. Vote hope, not war, liar. And the shininess of potential climbings. I know, a lot of the time, especially, I bet you working at home, get a lot more time to whack away with your pole. They'd frown upon it at work, but in an office situation, they'd be very sort of, no thank you, but no comment. That's a yes. Okay, so we've hidden our girl in a bin, a la Resident Evil 4, I suppose. And probably this might end up being a boss. You're a real boy. I don't think you are. I think you're a fake boy. I think you're a fake boy. Fake news. I think you won the election because of all the fake people around the world. Alright, get me my Orbeez. I've left the woman in the bin. Sally Hope. Surely she's not that ugly. Sally Hope. Sally Heat. Tallahassee. We did that last week. Now.
This is scary. I don't like this.
Well, just stay in the bin. And yeah. You will be fine. There's a distinctly correct way. And we know what my views of correct way are. I don't like it. This is also looking quite correct way. Yes, this is possibly looking more correct way than the other correct way. Although having said that, this one looks like it's going to cap out at the dude looking at us. We are doing Goku Uncharted, yes. There we go. I think this finishes with just the whoosh. A cityscape of weirdness. The fuck is this city? When was that city? Where was that city? Probably this city that we're in. Back in the past times when the world was happy. So probably not 2020. It was probably a lot before that. But yes, marvellous. I'm quite pleased that I managed to go the wrong way. What was it built on? Rock and roll, I'm assuming. We built these titties. We built these titties from silicone. We built these titties We built these titties from silicone. Punch a robot in the face, then whack him with your pole, then smash him in the face with your big old stick. Hoop. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you think you're really good when you fucking defend yourself. Not good enough. I don't think those are built. I think they're sculpted. I think if you ever saw how they're put in, you wouldn't classify it as sculpting. You would very much classify it as just shoving, pushing and shoving like a madman. But there you go. Electromechs fire bolts of... Whoa there, buddy. Okay, fine. I feel like maybe I'm supposed to... Possibly... No, okay. Ah, you bastard. Didn't expect him to actually get that last shot off. I thought I could whack him a little bit quicker. Oh, you meant nat cheese. Fair enough. Yes, no, I was... Yeah, but I don't know, nat cheese. Nat cheese is a terrible phrase. But still. I think this is meant to be wherever Grand Central Station is for anybody who cares. Oh, I mean, it's distinctly plausible. I wouldn't have recognised it myself, but... oh, there's a little deer in the distance. Oh, dear. I think that is... Yes, that looks like a path of sorts. Oh, I think I have to go up, then round, then down, then down, then down again, and then back up. Natchies and fakies, yes. It just sounds to me a little bit too close to the phrase nachos. And I don't know. I suppose both have distinct advantages. And I do like nachos. But I don't necessarily think I could enjoy a bowl of nachos. Especially now. Now I'm thinking of it like a woman called Nat. And she's now got cheese. Nat's cheese. Ugh. I don't want to know what Nat's doing with her cheese. So I don't know 100% where I'm going right now. No, not that way, because I think you'll find that way's the correct way. What are we seeing? What are we seeing here? Oh, that's a platform. Okay. So I wonder if that's a... No, not quite. I'm definitely not immediately seeing a path to victory, but... Well, then again... Wait, no, that's where we started down there. So this way... No, that way's a dead... Oh, actually, I wonder if that's a open window above me? No, okay, it's fine. So actually, I think I am supposed to just be... Yeah, I do just want to get back to where I was. That's where the confusion has commenced, because I thought I had gotten back to where I wanted, where I was. It turns out I was not. There we go. This is going to be the correct way. Marvellous. See, I'll get there in the end. I may be slow, but I'll get there in the end. Mercury. That's the closest planet to the Sun. Mercury. Homegrown chesticles. I mean, it's probably better than nat cheese, truth be told. It's definitely a peculiar one that I think would ruin the mood if you ever did, you know, if you ever did that in the bedroom. Oh, you've got a lovely pair of homegrown chesticles. Leave now. But I was paying you at leave. I see. Goodbye. Whoa. Oh no. I'm falling off the sign. It's a bad sign for the future. For his future, if he'd actually fallen off, I suppose. Oh, shit. There's lasers. Lasers and robots. Robots and lasers. Okay, so this is going to be a slight problem because that wall is about to, you know, fuck off. It's lucky I've got quite a potent shield nowadays. Alright, let's see. I was going to say, I don't think she's available at all, so it's going to be a problem. Our action hero vaults up the side of buildings. Our female lead is in the bin. Yep. I need to get behind a wall. There we go. Let my shield regrow a little bit, and then we'll make the mad dash to the next area. Let's make the mad dash for this Orby, because let's be honest, I have to have my Orbies. Come on, carry on shooting. Pew, pew. Because when you're shooting, I know that you're rooting for me. Ow, 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 ow. This is bad, this is bad, this is a bad situation. I didn't know precisely where I was going, which is what made that situation slightly worse than was entirely necessary. Okay, so a little bit more stun ammo, which I must admit, stun ammo might bypass the shield. I mean, it didn't bypass the wall, so fuck that. I risked my life for an Orby. Probably shouldn't have. Ah, that wall is dead. Oh god, I'm really low on health right now. Yeah, no, so low on health, I'm dead. That's a slight problem. She's not, I don't think. I don't think she is particularly an annoying burden. She is actually quite tolerable as an accompaniment. She's quite useful, although she does get a little bit on the sort of, you know, for fuck's sake, woman, will you please just not keep screaming at me? But not quite as much as some. I wonder if I can jump that gap. That would probably solve a few of my problems if I could. But I'm not necessarily going to risk that gap at this point. I'm going to just keep trying to... I'll make small movements. Small movements with maximum shield. No, well, I'd argue she has access to the decoy thing. And the decoy is probably the most useful thing in the game. Oh, now I'm slightly confused as to where I'm going. Once again, slightly confused and slightly stuck. Right. And that's shield regen. Yeah, I was going to say, the decoy is a fantastic tool that you will constantly be using. Because, like here, it'd be a lot easier if maybe I had my decoy available. Unfortunately, I don't have my decoy available, which makes this really quite awkward and troublesome. With me just sort of hiding behind walls constantly. Which is moderately annoying. I think we can probably grab him, stun him, fuck him up, son. There we go. Wasn't allowed to steal his gun this time. But I can just regen my health a little bit. Grab some lethal ammo. Not that with their shields I can actually use the lethal ammo, but you know, sometimes you gotta just and bam, bam, bam. Hopefully my shield will last long enough to twat this guy, so that I can get in and twat the next guy. I mean, it depends on how you define just the statement better female characters in an action game, because I'd say maybe Bayonetta was a better female character in an action game, but of course she is. She's a fucking witch who kicks the shit out of things, so naturally she's better. But if you're talking explicitly sidekick women, then possibly not so much. I mean, I don't doubt that it's probably true that there are better, but you know, yes, that's the definition I'm trying to ascertain. Are we talking side pieces on the side of the game, or dedicated player characters, and therefore a very much different, you know? Oh yeah, that's true. They are, well, they are sort of playable. So, plus in fairness, they didn't do so well in Devil May Cry 5. Oh, there's a smug bloke lying on the beach. Put your pole away. It wasn't that exciting seeing a bloke lying on the beach, I assure you.
What just happened?
It's just another one of those headband glitches.
As I say, I can't remember. I mean, to be honest, I get the impression that it's meant to be possibly past rather than necessarily concurrent type thing. Trish might be, but the less said about Lady in 4SE, the better. Oh, I see. I did play the lady parts, as it were, of 4SE. I mean, she was quite enjoyable with the gunplay.
I'm nearly at the metal tower.
It was a very different experience, I must admit. That was actually quite pleasant. I've been mostly sort of disappointed. Hello. Must deal with Scanny Doodah, man. Punching, kicking, blow him up. Ow. Could you not do the lightning nonsense? Oh, I see. He can... Ah, he can very much... He's very much a problem, isn't he? He's a problem child. You, sir, are a problem child. But I've got a solution. Yes, you possibly should play a DMC game, but the less said about that, the better, perhaps, on this occasion. We had my thoughts on Devil May Cry. Well, you've got a lot to do. You've got a lot, then. You've got 3, 4, and 5 to do, so... possibly not DMC, but I'd say, you know, as a game, I find it quite nice. Just as a Devil May Cry game, they made the mistake of trying to sort of alienate their fans with an ill choice of gags that just pissed people off, which, you know, there you go. What specifically you need to do? 1, 3, 4, and 5. Yes. Now, it's interesting, because number 2 has a lot of hate for it. But also, I was playing them recently, and 2 actually... It's not a great game, I can't deny. But I think it was needed, in a way, because it does introduce a large volume of some of the staples and mainstays of the Devil May Cry franchise. So I kind of feel like it's not as bad as people seem to make out, because without that one you perhaps wouldn't have got, you know, a lot of the sort of motions and the extra stuff. See, this is what happens when she gets out of the bin. She should have stayed in the bin.
What's going on?
It came out of nowhere. I was just looking around and...
Whoa. Just calm down and tell me exactly what you just saw.
I mean, in fairness, there is no maybe about that statement. The statement I made is true. A lot of the mainstay functionality of motion and the character were introduced in Devil May Cry 2. Because wall running, granted not that useful, but nonetheless the wall running, and I think the dashing maybe, there was a hell of a lot. A lot of the trickster stuff, so the pointing and shooting in 2 different directions. Well, we definitely got its attention. Whether we live to regret this decision is a different kettle of fish. No, we're fine. He tried to climb the pipes of doom, and the pipes said no. Oh, Danny boy. Are you sure that thing won't stay down for long? I mean, it kind of took a big old tumble there. I grant you, though, 3 was probably the pinnacle of the series and probably defined most of its traits. With improving since 3, you know. I'd like to see Lucia back, yeah. It's a bit of a shame. What I wouldn't mind seeing is that there was that always that sort of thought track that they were going to do a ladies' night. That would have been quite amusing to perhaps bring Lucia back in there. Because they could have done something where maybe Trish and Lady had to sort of pop off and rescue them or something, I don't know. I mean, 2 is definitely one of the easiest Devil May Cries, so you won't have much trouble going through it. It's an absolute piece of piss, but mostly it's mostly a piece of piss because you can pretty much just rely on the guns. They sort of overplayed the guns in Devil May Cry 2, and didn't emphasise the stylish stuff that they usually emphasise nowadays. So you can just sort of punch everything with a gun and sit back and win. Especially, there's a bit when you've got your devil trigger, you can just engage devil trigger, hold down the shoot button, and enemies melt. And that's not... I get the impression that's not really what they meant to have happen. But, I don't know.
Oh, Monkey! Oh, Monkey was horrible! Come on! Oh, so horrible, I could feel it breathing! Come on!
Running time. Oh shit, I think this is actual... Yeah, this is an actual running mode section. I'm painfully aware, dear. I don't know... Oh, I've missed some Orbeez. I kind of want to go back to the Orbeez now. But I probably best not. It's just a shame that you can't really... Oh, right. No, I haven't fucked it. That was intentional. I thought maybe I'd screwed it up, but no. Gratuitously. Stop chewing on the paintwork, mate. Alright, I'm doing it as quickly as I can. He only moves at a certain pace. Now, remember, you sort of need me, dear. Help now. Unless I have to twat it. I'm trying. I'm just gotta find the shiny. Find the shiny.
Trip, where are you?
I'm okay. Keep climbing.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Okay.
Oh, Monkey! I found a way out.
So I think we can gather all of these. Whoa. Okay. So it knows I'm there. Okay, fine. I must admit, I thought I was stealthing in such a suitable fashion that it wouldn't actually know I was on the chandelier. But apparently no. No, if you go on the chandelier for too long, it will start biting your feet. It will start nibbling on your footsies. And you don't really want that. The chandelier should be safe. Couldn't possibly get me up on this chandelier. Surely. And in fairness, if she can make that jump... Oh, actually, it's not the same jump. It's fair enough. I thought it was a jump. There you go. That's a jump she made. And if she can make the jump, I'm sure the athletic monkey can. Just check for Orbeez, because you never know where the Orbeez will be. They'll be hidden under the stairs. They'll be hidden under the bears. I think maybe if they're hidden under the bears, I might just leave them, truth be told. Let sleeping bears lie, as it were. And tally-ho. No, never mind. I thought that was the correct path. It was not. We seem to be going dangerously downwards again. I feel like up was our optimal path, and we seem to be going down, deeper, and in fact down. Oh, Orby. I want you. Shiny button. I think I need you, but I want the Orbeez more.
Monkey. That's a power cell.
Ooh. What does that mean?
I gotta get up there.
That mech is still outside. Come on, let's keep moving.
Monkey, that is a power cell. It's too valuable to leave behind. Please, find a way to help me get up there.
Okay. Let's do this quick.
Let's just hope she's not wrong, otherwise we've wasted an awfully large volume of time.
There's the control room. We should be able to climb up the rubble.
You say that. There's also
For the mechs before we can climb.
a big rocky
Detecting a fault in that mech.
doggy mech even that was out there.
I'll wait here for you.
Oh, of course you will. I suppose it's only natural. You always do. I may have missed some Orbeez there, which isn't inconvenient. I may have gone down too fast. But what I can't do slowly is kick the shit out of these mechs. Nice. Oh dear. I really need to deal with the Electro mech first. should have perhaps targeted him a little bit more. Yes, takedown, nice. Like blazing, punch him in the chair. Oh dear, now I need to deal with that. I know, I'm trying. There we go, he's not calling reinforcements now, is he? I think the super attack on the Electro bot EMP'd them all, which is quite nice. Pow! Ooh, that really was right in the face.
Right. Let's get up to that power cell.
If you insist, I'll figure something out, I'm sure. Not unconvinced she's not gonna zap me for doing this. No, she's fine. Exploring and trying to find all of the secrets, all of the nooks and all of the crannies, all of the nooks and crannies. Everybody wants to check your crannies. Everybody wants to look at your nooks. Are you going to let everybody look at your nooks? Or are you going to refuse them access to your nook? Fairly certain we've got everything there, there and there. Might as well see if I actually need it. I do not need it. Oh, but there is an Orby. I wonder if there's any more over here. Kind of just sort of went hell for leather on the robots. Didn't really pay much attention to anything else. I can't get back up there. That's a shame. So if I have missed anything up above, it will not make a difference.
Monkey, I can't climb up by myself.
Oh, I see. You want me to... Right. Fine. I'll carry you. I mean, I could have just gone by myself and the job would have gone done quicker, but no. No, she insists that I carry her. Carry her up the stairs. Carry her up the rubble. Carry her down there. I can't do that with her on my back, so I suppose we best go over here first. Sprinting across to the doodah. Ah, there we go.
Throw me up.
Up you go, dear. Now, are you going to get yourself in trouble? Let's be honest, it is kind of her role. As opposed to her jam. There's a reference to Darksiders. Specifically Strife. It's what he says. This is my jam.
I just gotta find a way to disconnect it.
It's mostly after he turns enemies into jam. Oh, it's one of my masky doodahs.
Glitches.
What'd you say, Monkey?
Nothing.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Check something out.
Okay. Okay, I think I can do this.
Not entirely sure which way is the best way, but still.
By an electronic
You should go back and beat the original Darksiders. You should go back and beat the original Darksiders, then play Darksiders 2, and then play Darksiders 3.
It should only take a couple of minutes.
And then sort of realise that Darksiders 2 is probably the best one. That's basically what you should do. Well, the one where you play as Death is Darksiders 2. The one where you play as War is Darksiders 1. And the second one had strong smatterings of The Legend of Zelda, whereas the first one had far stronger smatterings of probably Devil May Cry, truth be told. I think it felt far more sort of Devil May Cry than any other action game available, whereas the second one felt weirdly Zelda-y, which was fun. As I say, Darksiders 1 and 2 were fantastic. Darksiders 3 is a bit sort of like... I mean, it's very Dark Souls, which is a problem for me, but it's Dark Souls light. You can kind of get away with playing it without doing too much issue with Dark Souls, but nonetheless, it was still quite good. And Darksiders Genesis was quite fun, apart from when they decided, let's put in platforming in a game that really was not built for platforming, and instead of making them large platforms that you could get away with platforming in a game that's not designed for platforming, they decided to make tiny platforms that were a utter piss take. Oh, poor little kitty bot. Because it is... Can't quite decide. My initial thought was dog, but I'm now beginning to lean more towards cat, isn't it? More like a kitty bot. Hence why it's... hence why you can sort of get away with the sort of projector trick. Well, I've got an idea as well. I'm getting the fuck out of here, dear. Yes, it would help if I knew.
If you line up the lighting rigs, you should be able to climb up.
Now, is that the first one that gets more linear, or the second one that gets more linear you're talking about? Because I don't know. I don't recall either. I suppose the second one does start out quite open worldy and then goes a little bit less so, but I don't know. Marvellous, dear. That will hopefully tell me precisely what I'm supposed to be doing.
See those switches? They control the lighting rigs. There's 3 of them, and if you line them up with the scaffold, you should be able to get across.
Yes, they must have just about survived the bankruptcy then, because they have come back with a few more, and I think they are still under the THQ flag, so they must have, you know, they must have perhaps brought it back somehow. Unless, alright, if it's the last game they shipped, then maybe they didn't bring it back. But I swear Darksiders 3 and Genesis are still under the THQ flag, but maybe I'm mistaken. I'm not entirely sure that was as useful. Yes, I'm aware, mostly. I need to figure out how to do that. Oh, right, I see. Under the slightly different flag, I see. That's where I would have gotten THQ from, I suppose. But yes, as I say, Darksiders was a fantastic game. Darksiders 2, I think I liked it slightly more than the original Darksiders game, because of the Zelda-esque elements. So, hang on, am I feel like something's maybe gone awry here, but I think I do actually want to do this back to the centre. Potentially, yeah, if I lower... I mean, certainly this will lead to a secret. Whether it leads to the correct thing or not, I do not know, but... There we go. We'll lead down there. And then I can get those Orbeez in the middle, which is fair enough. Same people, and they spent the best part of a decade trying to get back all the IP they lost. I see. Yes, I was going to say, mostly I've seen them... They are managing it, because as I say, Darksiders... That's where I got the idea that THQ was still behind it, because I remember seeing the label. I'm afraid it looks like... Plus, I think they were responsible for fucking it in the first place, weren't they? So you probably don't want them to have it back. I must admit, I'm slightly confused. Oh, I see, actually. I think I know what it's asking me to do now. I think I might be able to reach it over here. There we go, marvellous. Which I think is the final switch I need, which I assume raises... Okay, so that raises that one. Right, so now I need to start flicking switches again, I suppose. Ah, Creative Assembly did the third one. Okay, fair enough. So yes, in that case, you'd probably want it to go back to THQ, because then... am I slightly confused? No, I think this is correct. I need to get the other... I need to get this switch back to then get the second switch. Try to forget DOW3 ever happened. Fair enough. But surely you must, you must remember so that they can learn from their, so that history cannot repeat itself. You must remember. Even if it's painful, you must remember. There we go, yes, we've got access to the third and final switch, which will allow me to get to the final area. Tally-ho. And over here. And drop down. Final switch. And then we just need to backtrack a little bit more to get all the way over to the final lighting rig. I know. Whoopsie doodles. Did I just fuck that up? No, I didn't. I'm fine. That was entirely the correct thing to do. Well, I say entirely correct thing to do. Might not have been entirely correct. I could have probably shortened the journey. Maybe. Well, that was far more angular than entirely intended. Stick to the centre just in case I can throw myself off in an unfortunate and inconvenient fashion. Yes, I suppose hatred and disgust will almost always bring groups together in such a way. So the disgust that DOW3 caused, I imagine, very much unified the fan base.
At least we got the power cell.
Yes, let's hope it was worth it then.
That thing breaks free.
Hey, wait. We can scan it.
Are you crazy? Scan the dog? It's not even dead.
No, actually, he considers it a dog.
Trust me.
Well, I suspect the reveal trailer was that a FMV style thing that's that just looked good and was an epic little run around in the Dawn of War universe. Because it's probably doable, but I feel like it's probably difficult to fuck up a lovely little fancy cutscene to do with the realm of 40k, because it's a beautiful, it's a beautiful, well, it's an ugly setting, I suppose, technically, but in a beautiful sort of way.
The crash site.
We're almost there.
We have to get across this bridge first.
Yes, you have every quote available, I think, to hand, do you not? Right, so there's ocean wibbles that we can see over the side there. Can't know precisely that. Ronan. I mean, I don't explicitly remember it, but that's more my memory than anything else. But I mean, I get the distinct suspicion that I made jokes regarding curries. I can't help but think that's probably a fact, because his name was Ronan. Oh, here we go. He finally gets his cloud. There we go. Superb.
Well, maybe a little.
Ronan is wanking in a bush. Okay. The words all sound distinctly like something I would say, but I cannot remember the context. Ooh, see? All of the things. I'd completely forgotten about this whole cloud idea. Woo, yeah, speed demon. I'm not entirely sure what I'm actually aiming to, but still. Another Varl, that's always good. He was always in cover a lot, fair enough. Yes, then that is probably, yeah. As I say, that distinctly sounds like something I would say, that, he's in cover and therefore is wanking in a bush, but I can't fully remember the situation, but still. Yeah, I know. Yeah, stop hurting me. I need to try and find the way back. I just don't know precisely which way I'm supposed to be going. I think I was just supposed to be surfing around like a madman. His teammates would say, Ronan. Oh, dear. It's the sort of thing I would like to be able to remember. Unfortunately, my memory is such that pretty much nothing sticks. Pretty much nothing sticks nowadays. I mean, in fairness, I say nowadays, it never stuck in the first place. Whoosh. Searching for Orbeez and general other secrets. You never know what you're going to find. I think I roughly understand the idea of what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't think that's important, but it might be at some site. You can buy the last stand separately. Alright. I must admit, what I played of both Dawn of War and Dawn of War 2, I enjoyed all. Retribution or no retribution, but still. I enjoyed it all. I don't know. But I don't have a stronger opinion over it as you do. You know, it wasn't my childhood. It's just a lovely little video game for me. So I struggle to sort of find that vitriol that you two can find in when they do things wrong. Because to me, it's like, yeah, that's lovely little bit of sci-fi here. Whereas, of course, with you having grown up with it, it's very much like, no, they're doing the wrong sci-fi, in the wrong sci-fi way. They've done it wrong. They've done this wrong. They've done that wrong. They've done it all wrong. I must admit, I'm not 100% sure how to get off of this thing. I don't know precisely the off switch, nor if there is an off switch. I feel like it might end up being a case that it's just on until we get past the section, maybe. Okay, so there's definitely a thing there. Oh, I see. It's nothing to do with inaccuracy. It's just their shit. Fair enough. Again, I must not have noticed. I know how to jump, game. I've been jumping all the way around. I suppose, in fairness, you were probably supposed to activate and deactivate. Now that was a useful prompt, because I did not know how to do it. Push it real good. It was made by a different team. Oh, and rushed out and barely worked. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. I don't think I immediately recall playing Soulstorm, but it's difficult. Again, very difficult for me to remember precisely what I have and haven't played over the course of the years. But certainly, I haven't played as much number 1 than I have played number 2. What do you want me to do now? Oh, I suppose, I was up near that truck previously. Take 4 minutes to load. Okay, that is extreme, yes. That should have been fixed. But, there you go. Again, back with what I was discussing earlier on. I suppose I live in a world where people do things properly, and that unfortunately is not the real world. So that's a problem. Dark Crusade was where it peaked. So I don't think I've explored much of the DLC. I think I've played the main game standard, the standard main game of number 1, but never got around to focusing on any of the DLC bits. And then I think I did fair chunk. Well, alright, it's expansions, I suppose, technically, but nowadays you would classify it as DLC, and I think it is classified in Steam as DLC, so it's now fairly a universal term for any form of extra. Yes, back when we bought expansions. I must admit that cloud, that's quite fun. The best expansion even that I ever bought was the Dragon Age one, the extra game on top of Dragon Age Origins, because that was a good one. That was a good one. And they, for the most part, weren't shit rip-offs in the game already. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Some expansions were particularly good. As I say, the Dragon Age, I can't remember what the thing was called, but the expansion on top of Dragon Age Origins was proper awesome. In fairness, proper awesome, because it was very much the full thing. Shaking his fists at clouds again. Oh, shit. I can't activate the cloud. Son of a bitch. I've deactivated my cloud privileges. So I can't just go, here's a cloud to shake your fist at then. Because the little skatey device, if you'd missed it, that's called the cloud. Because, obviously, the Chinese myth where he rides on a cloud. So, yeah. Now, see, I think a lot of games should perhaps consider doing more full-fledged expansion packs, even nowadays, because it's a good way to reuse a lot of the pre-made or the now-made assets. Because it is sort of a bit of a waste if you're going, and now we're building the second game where we're going to build all new assets. It's a bit of a waste of the 3D modeller's time. It would be far more efficient in terms of pricing and stuff if they just went, okay, well, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll reuse the 3D models, but come out with something brand new and really fancy. So, I feel like the expansion pack is very much a lost art that has gone to the wayside, which I think is quite unfortunate. I think they, if they brought back the expansion pack, I think a lot of these games, especially, I mean, a lot of these companies have like A teams and B teams. Now, granted, if the A team isn't doing the game again, then maybe it's not going to be as good. But it's a good opportunity in a way. Oh, I think I need to go down there. It's a good opportunity to get a B team that you may end up evolving into your A team because you'll be giving them experience in doing things. If you do an expansion pack, you can use all the assets that the A team created, let the B team run wild with it, and you get more stuff. So I feel like they should go back to that classic style of let's actually do a. Okay, I'm not entirely sure where I need to go. Oh, I think I went. Luckily, I went the wrong way first, accidentally, because I think the correct way is over here. I may still be proven wrong. No, they're all right. I'm fine. I'm doing well, dear. I'm behind you. Just look behind me. Yeah. It's fine. It's cinematically falling, not actually falling. Oh, okay, it might actually be falling now. Oh, there we go. Toss her over. And now rescue her, I suppose. Naturally. And now, I mean, I could have left you, but I automatically pushed the B button to carry you, so I suppose. Come on. I don't know how cinematic collapse this is and how gameplay collapse this is. So I do need to get the fuck on and get moving, and maybe not always pick up the Orbeez, but at the end of the day, I really want those Orbeez. Really got to get those Orbeez. Much like seeing fingers. Really want to get those Orbeez. Yay, Orbee. So do I. It would be inconvenient if it didn't. A few red shards, but not actually red Orbeez. Disappoint me, game. You made me see red things and they weren't Orbeez. It's horse shit. Whoopsie doodles. Some camera shift is never helpful, going. I think we're going round, and round again. I said round. Oh, robot friends. Are they awake robot friends? I don't think they are. I think they're sleeping. It's just a slow.
How are we gonna get across there?
Probably jumping, climbing, and beating up robots. That's kind of the fundamentals of the gameplay, dear.
We've got company. Let me scan.
I mean, in fairness, you didn't really need to scan those because we saw them.
Damage its inner core, it'll self-destruct.
Okay, that's marvellous. I just need to be careful about that, I suppose. Unless, of course, that is one that I can use in combat to do nasty things to the robots with. Like that one that's an EMP bomb, which I'm not sure which one I want to go after first. Oh dear. Oh. I don't think it's potentially going to make... Okay, no, they're not fussed. Marvellous. That's helpful. Now, do I want to go after Big Bomb Boy or Electro Friend? I think we'll go after Electro Friend first. He's usually a bigger pain in the arse than anyone else. Okay, I wasn't able to do the big fancy grab kill for Electro Friend, but I suppose at the end of the day, I've killed 2 robots. I don't need it. I don't need your big electro boyfriend. I just need your little electric girlfriend. Is that a path? No, I didn't look like a path. In fact, I think this is a dead end. I think I literally didn't have to fight that robot, but I will fight all robots, apart from the fact that I spotted an achievement that said stealth your way through some robots. So... yeah, there we go. Grab his head, put him through a bin, snap his arm, and then bang, and the dirtbags are gone. Both of them? Oh yes. And an achievement. Isn't it delightful? We all appreciate a lovely little achievement, don't we? Especially us achievement whores who go after them, longing for them, begging for them. An achievement. Give it to me. Give it to me now.
Throw me across.
Oh, come on. Come on, work with me. Work with me. Just once. Just once they toss me off. It'd be very appreciated. Oh, I can just jump normally. How long are your legs compared to mine? Subtly shorter. She is on a step there. Could you stand still so I can assess our legs? Yeah, I think she is subtly smaller overall, so she has got shorter legs. It's a good thing she isn't a dwarf. Yes, nobody tosses a dwarf. Except when it's entirely necessary to toss a dwarf, in which case, fair game, toss a dwarf. And in fairness, I think Gimli was John Rhys Davies? Oh shit, yeah, right, cover. Right, run. Okay, I may have taken the wrong path first then. Let's get back round here, because I think this is going to be the correct path, and I need to wrap round here. But I suppose it might be useful having her over there as the distraction point. I won't use the distraction immediately. Actually, I'm going to use the distraction immediately because it's entirely necessary. But yeah, I think his name's John Rhys Davies, but I might be wrong. It might be something slightly different, slight variant of that. But he's a massive fucking bloke. And I know, I'm not suggesting that any of the others were short people, but yes, deploy that decoy. And then I'm going to come in and wreck their fucking faces with my staff of justice. Okay, slightly problematic. Damn it. Damn it. Okay, I need that stun attack to work, please. Thank you. It was a little too far away the first time, which is a bit of a bastard. But yes, no, he is larger than most people, in fairness. Does Gimli ever actually get tossed? I think he did, didn't he? I swear he did. I swear that was sort of the gag, wasn't it? Nobody tosses or twasses a dwarf, and then eventually, he silently has to reserve himself to actually having been tossed at some point. I don't think it happens immediately. I think it's like a later scene where he sort of just has to sort of go, fine, it's what has to be done. Do it. But do it quickly so I don't have to embrace it too much. But entirely might be wrong. It's been such a long time since I've seen those films, and we have recently been discussing the atrocity that I call a memory. Oh dear. I think the cat dog's back, the cat dog's back, the cat dog's back. Or the same dog. We don't know if it's a different dog or a same dog.
I'll meet you on the other side.
Oh, lovely. Don't mind me. Fucking hell. Oh, there we go. I was preempting where I was supposed to go, it would seem. Go down here. Kick that open. Now be careful, because otherwise you're going to fall down. It's a long way down. Yeah, I keep meaning to rewatch them. I have been on a bit of a film kick recently, but I struggle with the length. But you know, 12 inches, I just have to live with it. No, 3 hours, 3 hours in sort of one sitting is a bit sort of like, I don't know if I really want to. I don't know if I really want to do that. Yeah, I should probably try and get around to rereading them, but there's an awfully large volume of things I could do with reading. And yeah, it's probably fine. It's probably fine. See, I've got, you know, I may not have a proper path, but I've got enough for my feet. And if you've got something enough for your feet, reading is great. Yes, it is. You're preaching to the choir on that one. I don't do it as often as I perhaps should, but I don't know. I almost classify old RPGs as reading, which I know is stretching it a bit, but nonetheless, I do find the old school RPGs, if they don't have full voice, then you are reading it all. So it's a slightly different medium, but still. You try some Brandon Sanderson sometime, and what does he write apart from books, I suppose? Ow, ow, ow. Okay, I really need that shield back, please. I think I see the approach I'm supposed to take here. Oh, I can probably get her to distract him nowadays. I've forgotten that was a thing since she disappeared for a while. Great stories, terrible endings. I see. Yeah, I should be just in time. Okay, no, I wasn't just in time. Almost just in time. Almost just in time. Snap that turret neck. That's it. As we all know, if you snap a turret's neck... Oh, I should be able to just defeat these robots. Bang, bang, and the dirtbags are gone. Oh! The little runny fella. How dare you do a little runny fella. I do believe she's about to get chased by a dog monster and I'm going to turret the dog. Several book-long sagas that have great premises and are awesome to read until the end where he balls his... Oh, okay. That's not the best. It's not the best of things. Okay, so I don't think there's any more turreting to be done. Let's grab that med pack. Don't need it. It's fine. But hopefully we can pop down here. Pop down here. Grab some Orbeez. So we want to run back down here, collect all our ill-gotten gains. Okay, apparently that one... So it's again, it's this difference between combat Orbeez and static Orbeez. If they are static Orbeez, they will not attract to you. Whereas if they are combat Orbeez, they will. Each time I've got to the end of one of the series, I've always been disappointed. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. How's your book coming along? Have you finished that yet? Should try and get a publisher or something. In fact, you should be a publisher, because you probably can get away with doing that nowadays.
Are you okay?
Get it on the internet and get it in Kindles and stuff.
Yeah. It's another glitch. Let's just keep moving.
Oh, secret Orbeez around the corner. You can't hide your Orbeez from me. I know where all of the Orbeez are. I have an Orbeez sense that tingles. I see. Well, get on. Why would you not self-publish it? It'd be the easiest way to get it out there. Mixed with the fact that apparently You know, you may have spent ages and ages on it, but apparently the first book is always not a success and always shit, apparently. But, you know, that's what they say at the very least. But yeah, I mean, you may find you have to self-publish because it depends on what publishers are taking in at the moment.
Wait, that vehicle.
And it will certainly be one of the easiest things to do.
Oh yeah. How? There's no way.
You have a power cell, remember?
Oh, I see. Fair enough. I still feel like it's probably going to be the better option to at least get one out there, but fair dues, I suppose. Out. Should probably be using the old what's it? The old distraction tool. Oh shit! I think I'm supposed to be taking her with me. Bollocks. I suppose that's a fair enough response, but yeah, I don't know. There's a part of me, you know, just remember not to be too disappointed if it doesn't go to plan. You might have to just accept it.
Okay, get the hatch open.
Okay.
Not have it published, then have it just be another part of the self-publishing garbage pile. Fair enough, I suppose. Fair enough.
Okay, I'm engaging the power cell.
Good.
Let me try to... Damn! The circuits are all burnt out. Okay. I'll see if I can... Oh, yes! The drive system still
I mean, you should
works.
probably still
Okay,
at least get it to a publisher then, if you're, you know, get that editing done and get it at least assessed by a publisher so that they can give some kind of statement as to whether they want it or not want it. Yeah, I suppose, you know.
Get over to the right! The right!
Yeah, I know, dear, I know, I'm trying. It's quite difficult because you are driving like a fucking madman.
Okay, I got it stop, get in!
Oh, shit, I need to get in. You've run off, dear.
This is gonna get rough!
There we go. I'm at least on board slightly. Oh, no, not quite as on board as I wanted to be. No, Chester, no, you are not right. How dare you suggest such a thing?
Trying to keep you safe is hard enough, but if you're gonna go out of your way to kill us both...
Monkey! Calm down, look! Where we are! The crash site! This is where the slave ship crashed! We made it!
So did the dog.
Get back inside.
Considering you're all mods, I don't think you can ban each other, truth be told.
Good job, you scared.
I mean, it's definitely possible, but
Gonna have to fight.
I don't know. You all wield the same level of sword. Oh, on the cloud. Now you can raise your fist at the cloud.
Okay, I'm accessing its schematic.
Now you can start fisting the cloud. Would you like to fist the cloud? I bet you would.
And get in close!
Okay, I'll try. Can I shoot on the gizmo? No, I can't. It's a shame. I suppose I can get the fuck away from it. That's the wrong ammunition. Stun ammo. Oh, well, fuck. That didn't go so. That, well, okay. Apparently, it likes to be able to dodge at exactly the same point that I actually launch a shot, which is supremely inconvenient. Oh, yeah, oh well. And pow. I'll just keep wailing on it, I suppose, for now. That's what we wanted to see. A bit more stun ammo. Tally fucking ho! God, it's so much fun using this whirly-dirty doodah. Now I just have to find the beastie. Find the beastie. Where did the beastie go? Ah, you're around here. And now shoot the... Oh, God damn it. Fucking beastie seems to manage to just bypass every shot I take. Editing on it done. Might be better to leave it as an unrealised dream instead of letting it fail. Either way. Oh, well, I suppose I know an awfully large volume about failure, so yes, you're probably right. Probably is easier to not bother. Trust me. Hey, got it that time. Nice. Need to remember to slightly lead the target. See ya. Not interested in beating you. How many stun tokens have I got? 14, that's not bad. And pow, right in the fucking kidneys. That's what we want to see. I want to punch you in your robo kidneys. Oh, bye. Not interested in you anymore. Ho! Stun time. Hey yo, hey yo. Do you want to eat me? Bye. I don't think you could eat me, sir. Come on, come on. Good doggy. Be stunned. Be punched. Right. Take a bit of a chance and not do the full runaway this time. Wasn't 100% needed. Oh, okay. Catch up with the dog. Fuck, fuck, fuck. I'm going the wrong way to catch up with the dog. Oh, that was a lot easier than I had anticipated. I think I faked it out by going completely the wrong way. The dog just got confused and went, but is it? Oh shit! Okay, no, it's not quite. Really not dead yet. Okay. Oh, I see. It's got a second health bar and only 3 legs. 3 legs on my doggy, and I'm still walking, which is quite clever. I don't think there's a more efficient way of doing damage to it. Possibly just the big heavy attack might be the more efficient. Whoopsie doodles. Lucky I have got plenty of that shot available. Rather than trying to try combos, I think maybe just whacking it with the big heavy attack seems to be the dish of the day. Also, just not running away is, you know, making it a lot quicker. Oh, okay. Missing would definitely make it. That's where the punch actually it gets you a bit more in its face a little bit more. There we go, marvellous. Alright, now I'm assuming it might be slightly more troublesome to catch up with, but we do have our boosty zooms. Marvellous. That was a lot easier than I expected as well. I was genuinely expecting more competition from it, but no. I will just pry it open with my pry stick. And that was a pry stick, not a prize dick. Oh, I killed the big beastie.
That was incredible.
Ah, it was nothing.
Has anyone ever killed one of these before? You did it.
The truth is, we did it.
No, the big softy. Why have we got a chain? Oh, it's a bike. Cool. Wasn't expecting to start riding a motorbike. It's a nice sort of junkyard bicycle. Oh dear, it's not liking the bike. It's gone a bit stuttery there, but. Oh, another glitch. Yeah, it appears to be Andy Serkis's holiday photos, isn't it?
Head over there.
Can we just keep riding the bicycle? Because then it means I don't have to fight anything harder than that dog. Escaped New York. Oh, so you said Grand Central earlier. Is that in New York? I think it might be, isn't it? So yeah, you may very well have been spot on the mark. Not that I doubted you, I'd like to just clarify. I didn't know.
At this rate, we'll reach my community by midday. What will you do when we get there?
I don't know, probably have a shit, shave, shower,
After
you know,
I take
the
headband off.
huge.
Apart from break my neck, I mean.
Go back, I guess.
Go back where?
Wherever.
That's not a place.
Find food and fuel. I usually keep moving.
I mean, you're pretty static at the moment, though.
You could probably stay if you wanted. I'm just saying, when my father hears about all you've done for me, I know he'll offer you a home. If that's what you want.
I suppose it is an Odyssey, so it makes sense that we've sort of journeyed from state to state to state. I must admit, I hadn't recalled quite such an epic sort of gap between areas, you know. I thought it was all fairly sort of, you know, a bit like Devil May Cry on its sort of singular island and in the singular city, etc. It's just a singular location, but I suppose it's all across America. One loosely assumes we are heading
It'll
west.
trigger the defense systems. My father can be a little weird about strangers, so just let me do all the talking when we get there, okay?
Okay.
Oh, that's strange.
What?
Why have the security gates been activated?
So how do we get in?
Let's keep going to the lookout post. We just need to find a radio and they'll let us in. Follow me, monkey.
No. I'm going this way. In fact, I'm probably not going, well, I'll grab these Orbeez and maybe do one more section since I've grabbed the Orbeez now. But I am going to be stopping in the not too distant future. Can we stay on the bicycle, please? I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike. I want to ride my bicycle all over the, I don't know, trike? Psych?
Weird.
Kike?
Mark isn't here.
Which is a very strange way of
He should be operating the bridge.
saying cake. Quake? Do you want some quake?
Mark!
Yeah, I'm not waiting for Mark. See ya.
Anyone?
She might start zapping me with that headband in a moment.
Bridge controls are up there.
Are they?
I'll find a way around.
I'll find a, yeah, no, I'll definitely find a way round. I haven't already found a way round.
Lower the bridge for me.
It's the only problem when they put the shiny shit on the level. You can see the shiny shit and you bypass it all completely. Which is a touch unfortunate, but you know. I suppose it doesn't make too much difference. Was there Orbeez on the bridge? No. I thought I could have sworn I saw Orbeez on the bridge. But apparently not.
Feels so good to
Can
be
you do
home.
that jump?
I can't wait to see my father
Can you?
again.
Oh, bravo! We finally found a small jump you can actually accomplish.
Elaborate defense system we got here. Why not just have turrets and guns?
It's all Mark's design. He just has a thing about raising and lowering bridges. So we let him get on with it.
I think that is a weird one.
We gotta get up
It's a
there.
weird fetish to have, isn't it? Oh, I just like raising and lowering bridges. Okay, so I need you to operate my levers. So yes, which button? Oh, there we go. That button is operate the levers. Tally ho. I don't know if I actually needed that roll, but it felt like I did. Right, I suppose operate the lever again. That gets me to a lever, which allows me to get her moving as well, I suppose. Grab that Orby first, though, because obviously that is the most important thing. Right, so that's in the downward position, so I need you to move... Move on? Okay, maybe not then. I think just use the lever. Oh, oh yeah, of course the downward position wasn't the right one. Ask you to move, yes. Move up the... Oh, there we go, marvellous. That's the one. I'll operate your levers, girl. And she would be well within her rights to slap you in the fucking face. Oh, wait. Oh, I see. Sorry. I got confused by my symbols. What I need you to do is move again, dear. Come on, come along. Quick, or I'll activate it before you get over it. Not that it would make much difference. I was on the lift when she activated it. I was fine. I suppose
There's no one here
chuck
either.
you up here. I mean, you say odd. Everybody else says ominous and foreshadowing, I think. I'm trying to look out for a sort of obvious save. Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, goodbye. Luckily there's a tree there, and I am a monkey. I am very much living up to my name.
Yeah, I'm fine. What the hell was that?
I mean, the bridge collapsed, you fucking
Never
dick.
happened. It must have been damaged somehow.
Yeah, maybe when your entire village was slaughtered by robots. I don't know. I seem to still believe that it's just an unusual thing that Mark's not here and everybody else isn't here and all of the gates are fully secured. Yeah, it's just one of those weird coinky dinkies. Right,
There's the
so
watchtower.
More bridges. Are these really necessary?
I mean they are for
Bring it up with Mark when
you
you
know
see him.
gameplay.
He says that they're a perfect way to keep the mechs away because it takes human intelligence to figure them out.
Oh
I
dear,
think he just likes bridges.
we could be in trouble if it requires human intelligence. Especially, I had a nasty feeling I was going to get like crushed or something there, which would have been embarrassing, but still. Right, so probably, I think I probably want you over here, dear. If you come along here, and then I'll do this down here. Can you not? Oh, there we go. I was going to say, can you not activate that lever? Oh, actually, I think I am about to get crushed. Am I going to get crushed? No. Okay, that's fine. Interesting. Do I get the impression? No. Okay, I'm not allowed to. Okay, I think what I need to do is I need to lower that one.
Bridge goes up, bridge goes down. Mark finds that kind of thing hypnotic.
Trip.
Yes?
That's enough about Mark. And
Right,
bridges.
now I need you to
Okay, pull it.
do your switch, and then I'll need to do my switch, which should... No. No, I didn't need her to do her switch. No, maybe I do. Ah! Right, I've at least partially discovered what the fuck I'm supposed to do there. Where will you go if I tell you to go? And is there a switch up there? I don't know. Ah, yes, there is. Okay. So what does that do for me? Okay. So what does that do for me? Right, okay. So this side we do that switch. Right. That's going to be a slight issue, isn't it? Yeah. I suppose maybe I need you to go again. Because I definitely need, I think, this side.
Off you go.
Oh, no, 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 oh, don't, no, 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 oh dear, bollocks. I picked the wrong option, so she went when I didn't want her to go. Now I want you to go, oh, now I want you to go, she's not going. You go. You fucking go there. You go. Go. Go across the thing. Run across the thing, dear. Go. 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 I need you to go, dear. Okay, fine. Push the switch. Just for shits and giggles. And then, do you know what? I'll push my switch. And we're back in that situation. Now are you willing to go, dear? Yes, finally, you're willing to go, dear. Right. Now, once you've gone, dear, you should have another lever, correct? Yes. Push your lever. Which should allow me to pop over here. Don't just walk. Run, man, run. There we go. Now that should do this lever. And now I need you to run back to the other side. Good God, if I ever find Mark, I'm going to wring his fucking neck. Right. Are you at the lever, dear? You're at the lever, dear. Pull the lever, dear. Marvellous. Right, now we can do this bit. I can gather my Orbeez that I spotted from a distance. Come on, here we go. Now this one. Everybody's dead, dear. For fuck's sake, keep on. No, they won't. Everybody's dead. Chill out. Everybody's dead. Just embrace it. Enjoy it. Relax. I don't think you're going to need to do that. No, as I've been suggesting, everybody's dead. I will just clarify. I don't know that for a fact. I will just state that. That's not me spoiling it as such. It is me guessing that everybody's dead. I think that's a good sign that everybody's dead.
Posts are always manned.
Well, there's a lot of blood as well. Can you see the blood? Or are you just ignoring the blood?
Come in, this is post 9. Come in, base. Are you reading me? Over. Base, come in.
I suppose she just doesn't want to embrace the fact that everybody's dead.
No. No.
Trip. Trip.
There you go. If that's Mark, couldn't have happened to a fucking more obnoxious arsehole, could it really?
Wait. Wait. Slavers and you
I mean, they're shooting mechs, not pyramids.
gotta get to the other watchtower.
Right, I think, there we go. There's my checkpoint. This time, I'm not going to get distracted by doing more, because otherwise I'll be here forever. Here all night with me doings and me thingies and me thingy my bobby doings. Right, there we go. We'll just turn off the controller, because, you know, I like to make sure you know all about the steps. I don't know. I didn't spot precisely. I mean, in fairness, they've probably got robo-targeting and bullets. I mean, eventually bullets fall off, but I couldn't give you a scientific definition as to how long bullets take to actually fall off owing to gravity. So if it's distance, then you may be right. If it's aim, I would suspect robo-aiming. And just generally, you know, they're probably quite good at hitting things, like targets. But yes, there may have also been a cliff there which would perhaps, you know, stop both of those being logical, but I don't know. I'd have to assess the scene next time to know for certain. Anyway, any new people? No, there's no new people. So I suspect everybody knows that there's going to be Nickerin Friday tomorrow. Today, technically, but one would traditionally consider it to be tomorrow now. Still, it would still be tomorrow night, despite the fact that it is still now today, which is tomorrow, but it's still tomorrow night. Nickerin streaming later. Then Mr. Caliber is, of course, aliening, I believe, at Saturday Alien Fest. Yes, you're quite right. Nickerin is. I should have said that, but nonetheless, you're quite right. Bloodstained. It's not tomorrow until sleep has happened. Quite right. He's streaming Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. Yes, I caught a little bit of that. He was lightly struggling against the dude in the coat type thing. I don't think it's like a full coat, but it's enough coat to call it a coat, I think. How much coat is enough coat to call it a coat? About as much as that dude had. No, it's the full one. If memory serves, and I suspect Lightning might be able to sort of... Zangetsu, yes, I do mean him, yes. It was kickstarted, wasn't it? And part of the Kickstarter was they built that one you played, Mr. Caliber. And then the main game came out, which was the Ritual of the Night one, which is a different art style and slightly different gameplay, I think. Roughly the same sort of Castlevania, but obviously the one you played was based on the very original Castlevanias, whereas the Ritual of the Night, I think, is slightly more advanced Castlevanias. But I can't say with absolute certainty. I just roughly know that is approximately the case. Anyway, so yes, you've got Aliens on Saturday. And then Sunday, I don't know who's planning on turning up Sunday. Genuinely never been more annoyed with me than he was watching me try to fight that boss. I see. Yes. But he seemed to have a fairly decent method. It just kept getting the better of him a couple of times from what I saw. I mean, I saw him win the fight, so it didn't get the better of him too many times, but nonetheless, it did slash him up with flames a few times more than was entirely required or necessary, or desirable, I imagine, for him. Jumps anyway. But that's the problem. If someone tells you not to do something, your instinct is to immediately do it. Don't jump. Okay, I'll jump. No, I said don't jump, but you use the word jump. Just stop doing it, does it again. In fairness, his method, I'm assuming you perhaps were using different weapons, but his method involved quite a lot of jumping, because he was using the jump whip thing quite often, from what I saw. So, as I say, I'm assuming maybe you were utilising different weapons, but from what I saw, it was very much he was utilising jumping quite a lot. Is it more escaping planned for Sunday or something else? I don't know, is the honest answer there. Escape the Dark Castle is suitable for 1 to 4 people. So, if not many people turn up, then it will probably be that. Bloodborne is suited to 1 to 5. No, that's not true. 3 to 5 for Bloodborne. So if enough people turn up for Bloodborne, and maybe more than expected, perhaps, I don't know, turns up and it equates to 5 people, then Bloodborne would be the desirable thing, I suppose. If suddenly, fucking miracles occur and pigs rain from the sky, flying down from the blue moon, if there's shitloads of people, then Zelda Cluedo can support 6, I believe. But I don't know. I might consider if there is 5 people, because I think it'd be fun to do it with all 4 player characters. If there are 5 people, I might do something special. Because I quite like the game. It's quite fun. So, well, as I say, primarily it's going to be wait and see who turns up. So if it is 5 people, I might do a different one. Having flashbacks to when we played that last. I don't remember much, but I definitely remember winning, which was quite pleasant. And a nice surprise, but nonetheless quite pleasant. But yeah, I think I pipped you to the post on one occasion. You tried a guess, but I think beef. Yes, it was Zelda in the kitchen with the beef. No, both me and Oni played you something drastic with a couple of the card choices we threw at you, suggesting one thing when it turned out to be a completely different one. So you did rather fall hook, line and sinker into our traps. But yeah, Candyland is 2 to 4. That's true. That is true. You figured out the answer and then didn't know how to state what it was. I see. That is a problem. Yes. I think that might have been the second game, possibly, that happened. Yeah. But yes, you just on your turn you go, I know who it is. I'll check the answer block, and that's it. And then I guessed it next turn. Yes. So yeah, that was, as I say, quite a pleasant little extra surprise. Let's deal with tidying that up first. There we go, marvellous. Tidied. So yes, that'll be 4:30 start. I'll probably do a little bit of trains maybe at the 4:30 mark, so you've got a little bit of wiggle room. So it's 4:30 for 5 perhaps. Try and get something started and done. Anyway, as is so often the way, there is no end video on this occasion. Could probably be more. We could just have to port in player tokens. That's true, yeah. I mean, there's we saw when I did the custom game, just introduce any old thing. Let's have zombies mooching down the Candyland lane. But that's where I suppose Escape the Dark Castle is probably balanced for 4 people maximum. But there's a part of me, because you have to roll for the X number of players to give the enemies extra health, I feel like maybe that could possibly just be pushed to more people. But as I say, probably a lot of the encounters and cards and ideas is clearly been designed for sort of 4 people. So pushing it beyond that might be troublesome. But as I say, Bloodborne is designed for 3 to 5. The mystery game is designed for 3 to 5, so we'll have to wait and see precisely who turns up, how many people that equates to. Anyway, obviously no end video. I really should get around to building one, but it just doesn't seem worth it. Yes, I suppose we might as well. And yes, I probably will be peeved because I hate the game beyond comparison. But then again, I hate all games beyond comparison because they all win. Even if it's not another human being, they always win in the end. Which is annoying. Anyway, need to say cheerio and end the stream. That's it. I will bid you cheerio and leave you with nothing. That's it.